when 17-year-old Victor Lee was pulled from the water of London's Grand Union Canal, there was absolute uproar. The people of North West London demanded answers. So did the rest of Britain, to be fair. After all, Victor Lee was 17 years old, he was baby-faced and looked like an innocent victim. However, the truth was that much more troubling. Reports say that baby-faced Victor Lee, who was from Ealing, was actually making money by selling weapons, blades and crossbows. At the time of his murder, it was alleged that he had a backpack full of blades he was in the midst of selling on June 23, 2023. Now, Victor Lee had sold Elijah Gokool Mely and his mates, who have not been named, a crossbow. Later that same day, the 14-year-old friend asked Victor if he could get some blades. Victor in response sent some pictures. So everyone arranged to meet up again, back on the towpath of the Grand Union Canal. Only Elijah and his mates had no more money, so the plan was to rob Victor. With the meeting point near the towpath of Grand Union Canal, near Wormwood Scrubs Park, at 5:30 p.m, Elijah arrived at the scene on a bike with his two mates. Elijah and his mates stabbed Victor Lee twice in the back and then once in the chest. And in order to conceal the robbery, they pushed Victor into the canal. Elijah and his 14-year-old mate, along with the 16-year-old pal, picked up the backpack containing the blades and also took Victor's bike before leaving the scene. Now, Victor's body, of course, made a splash noise, and residents nearby on a houseboat heard the noise and went to investigate. That's when they noticed an injured Victor in the water. Now, the two men heroically pulled Victor Lee from the water, but his injuries were so severe that tragically he bled to death on a bank in broad daylight. A witness also described that they had no idea who stabbed Victor Lee. Police did determine at least 2 different blades were used. The witness described Elijah as the person who pushed Victor into the water. Now, all 3 killers went back to their own homes, changed their clothes, and some of them actually pulled out the braids in their hair. They all met up later that same day and told each other don't talk about the crime and don't use social apps like Snapchat. Now, all 3 teenagers were arrested and interviewed. They all denied any wrongdoing. Elijah made a huge mistake though, because he then began to rap, and in his songs he had referenced the Victor Lee murder. When questioned, Elijah tried to say he was only trying to make himself look important. However, that was dismissed. Elijah then claimed self-defense and explained that Victor Lee had pulled out 2 blades on him. Elijah Gokool Mely was found guilty of murder and the robbery and was jailed for life with a minimum term of 20 years. Condolences. Stay safe.